and for that reason I never check my tyre pressures anymore, because you don't need to with this. One of the awesome features that I love about this reversing camera is the way that it displays the distance between the object you're reversing up to and the car itself. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hello and welcome to my channel, and I hope you like today's video. If you like smart home and automotive technology content, then hit that subscribe button, because most of the time that is what you're going to see on this channel. Today I'm making a short video about my 5 top favorite car tech products that I have installed to my car so far this year. They are all still currently installed and used on a daily basis, but just like my smart home setup, I'm always changing my car tech setup as well. So 2024 will be bringing lots of changes to my car tech setup, and before that happens, I thought it would be a good idea to do a video on this. You can of course find videos on my channel relating to everything you're going to see, so if you follow this channel, then today's video will also be a bit of an update for all of those other videos that I have done over the last year. Okay, I'm going to start this video off with my blind spot monitoring system. As you can see, I've got the notification lamps mounted in the right and left hand pillars of the car. And the way the system works is, if there is a car detected in the lane on your right or the lane on your left, the notification lamp will glow to let you know that there is a car in your blind spot and not to change lanes. The system also does have an audible warning as well, just using a buzzer, but for that to work you need to engage the indicators. If you're not indicating, the notification lamp will just glow red by itself to let you know that there's a car detected, but if you're indicating at the same time, the notification lamp will glow red and the buzzer will beep as well. Common questions I've been asked about the system are, is it reliable? It is reliable, providing the system's been installed correctly. The mounting of the sensors is critical. If you don't have the sensors mounted at the right angle, it won't be reliable, so you need to make sure that the sensors are mounted right. I've been using the system now for 2.5 to 3 months. For me, it's been very reliable. Will it detect cars outside of the lane next to you? No, it won't. It's only designed to detect cars in the lane to your right or the lane to your left. So if you have a car 2 or 3 lanes over from you, it will not be detected. Will it detect motorcycles as well as cars? Yes, providing the motorcycle is in the lane next to you, it will detect motorcycles no problems, as well as bicycles, electric scooters, or people just walking past the side of your car. And this is still my current reversing camera, which has the built-in parking sensors as well. So not only can you see what's behind you, you can also hear what's behind you as well, which I think is a great idea, and that's the reason I bought it. Prior to that, I had this Wi-Fi reversing camera installed, which I used with my Android phone as a display, but I had to remove that to make room for this new camera system here. One of the awesome features that I love about this reversing camera is the way that it displays the distance between the object you're reversing up to and the car itself. As you can see up here on the Android Auto unit, as you start getting closer, that distance will go down and let you know that when you're just about to hit the wall, like that. These LEDs light up at night time, so you can see what's behind you in the dark, as I'll show you now. This reversing camera system has been really reliable and I absolutely love it. This is my M3 OBD2 head-up display system. Just got it mounted on the top of my dashboard here. This head-up display system will read and display the speed that you're doing, and it can be changed to the temperature, and it also reads and displays the battery voltage as well. And now I'm going to go back to this Android Auto unit. If you follow this channel, you will have already probably seen my installation video for this. And if you have, you will remember me saying that I only paid $82 for this. Now I will be honest, for that price, I definitely didn't expect it to be faultless without any problems, and it's not. But now it's 2.5 months later and it's still going strong. The problems I have experienced so far are mainly connection problems, such as my Android phone decides that one day it just won't connect wirelessly, or it won't be able to connect using the cable, the USB cable either. To fix this problem, I just turn the unit off for a few seconds and then back on again, and everything connects perfectly. This probably happens about once a fortnight, so it doesn't really bother me at all. The other problem, which happens but very rarely, in fact I think it's only happened twice since I've owned it, and that is when you're driving along and the music is playing, all of a sudden the music will stop and there will be a screeching noise coming through the speakers. And again, to fix that problem, I turn the unit off for a few seconds and then back on, and everything is back to normal again. For $82, I still think this Android Auto unit was an absolute bargain. It looks great, it sounds great, and despite the problems I've mentioned, if it died tomorrow, I probably would replace it with another unit, as I really do love it, and it's very affordable in my budget. Plus, one thing I forgot to mention is Waze works incredibly well on this unit. I don't actually remember the last time I used Google Maps, and I'm a big Google Maps fan. If you don't know what Waze is, it's similar to Google Maps, but it's a community-based app. And so, for example, if I'm driving along and I see an accident, I can report that in the app, and then all other drivers that are using the Waze app and are driving near the area of the accident I just reported will be notified about it as well. But just the mapping side of the app alone also works really well on this Android Auto unit.
In 400 meters, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Jean Batten Drive. At the roundabout, take the second exit onto Jean Batten Drive.
And lastly, this is the app that I use for my TPMS. TPMS standing for Tire Pressure Monitor System. And this is another car tech gadget that I absolutely love. If you have already seen my tire pressure monitoring system video, then you will know how accurate this system is, and for that reason I never check my tire pressures anymore, because you don't need to with this. I do still, however, find myself doing visual checks on the tires from time to time. And if I do think the pressure looks a little bit low in one of my tires, I just open up the app, check that tire, and it can confirm with me that it's all in my imagination and everything is just fine. However, when there genuinely is a problem with the pressure in one of my tires, I can be rest assured because the app will always inform me of any problem when detected straight away. My tire pressure monitor system video is not a video that did very well on my channel though. I don't know if that's because a lot of cars these days have a built-in tire pressure monitoring system from the factory, so people don't need it, or maybe they don't understand what a tire pressure monitoring system is or how it works. However, if you own a car that doesn't have a built-in tire pressure monitoring system, then I would highly recommend you buy one and install it to your car. They are incredibly useful and convenient to have. It was a bit of a nightmare to originally set up, I will admit, The sensors could be a bit of a problem to pair to the app, but once done, it worked perfectly. And now, approximately 3.5 months later, I can tell you that it's never faulted a single time, and the batteries and the sensors have not been touched or replaced at all. Okay guys, and that brings us to the end of another video. If you have any questions or interest in anything that you have just seen with my car tech setup, then feel free to ask on the comment section down below. I always try to reply quickly to all genuine questions asked. I have lots of new ideas planned for my car tech setup, so things are going to be changing very soon, starting in a few weeks. I actually even have plans to replace my whole car entirely. In my case, that's a Volkswagen van, and go back to an actual car, which I would prefer as I love cars. Then I would be able to start a whole new car tech project and make it bigger and better than what I have now, and that idea really excites me a lot. But that idea will also depend on finances. So if it happens, it's probably going to be a cheap car. But to me, a cheap car is better than no car at all. Anyway guys, if you liked or found this video helpful in any way, please like, share and subscribe to the channel for more. I upload a new video every week, so I hope to see you all in the next video.